So we are here today because we have some obligations that we must meet. That number one, we must ensure that the protection of health workers is prioritized. And number two, that we can be able to reassure our clinic officers and advise them going forward on what we must do. Because it's very unfortunate, but I will not continue because I want my General Secretary to come here and read the statement, and then after that, we are going now to have our remarks. So, Mr. GS, please.
Members of the Fourth Estate, our fellow health workers, and the Kenyan citizen. This is the Kenya Clinical Officers Union and the association statement, and I will just read through the statement, and thereafter we'll take some question. My name is George Gibore. I'm the General Secretary for the Kenya Union of Clinical Officers. It's health workers' preparedness on exposure in COVID-19 outbreak. The Kenya Union of Clinical Officers is deeply concerned with the handling of health workers' preparedness in response to the pandemic. We are specifically distressed that the issue is not treated with the urgency and weight it deserves. On 23rd March 2020, the union presented its proposal to the ministry geared toward protection of health workers through the intensive training that inspire confidence, provision of protection equipment, segregating patients at triage, and discouraging patients who falls under the risk category from walking into the outpatient, and instead call for the rapid response team to pick them. Today, the union has learned of one of our colleagues who has contracted the novel coronavirus in line of duty. The clinical officer had been performing her duty in the outpatient and special clinic in her area of duty until she contracted this virus. You can all understand the anguish she is going through, knowing she may have infected her family member and other patients that she serves. Further, we note that our branch secretary in Meru County, one Moses Baenia, has been suspended for fighting for training of health workers